You know, I always knew sadhu chipkar peete hain, but unfortunately liver cirrhosis is going to give you away.
You know, it should have been more to do with intoxication than with drinking. हम लोग निकल रहे हैं यहाँ से कल मुंबई वापस आएंगे।
आप दवाई क्यों नहीं लेते हैं?
क्योंकि कोई विकल्प ही नहीं है, हर दवा के पीछे पशु इंसान।
पर आपके लेने ना लेने से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
तो फिर किसी भी चीज़ से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Exactly. See, it's pretty clear how inconsequential our actions are in the larger scheme of things.
मैं इस बात से सहमत नहीं हूँ। हमारे हर काम का प्रभाव काल आकाश में रहते हर परमाणु पर पड़ता है। अगर ये बात सत्य नहीं तो सब कुछ निरर्थक है। What is the sense of existence then? The hedonism and nihilism of your namesake Charva.
So your worldview provides you with meaning, purpose.
See, we are dualists. If you were to ask me, is life perpetual or temporary, I would say it's both. Temporary for the body and infinite for the soul. The soul is formless, shapeless, immaterial. It connects to the world through the body. And every minute action, or even inaction, leaves behind a karmic record on the soul. Okay. And the purpose of our existence is enlightenment and eventual liberation from the perpetual suffering of life and death.
Okay, so then why is there so much importance to not kill? I mean, if you kill an animal, it's probably going to come back perhaps happier.
No, the freedom of choice and the right of consent is the core of our worldview.
What about killing by consent?
How do you judge the validity of a consent?
What about the violence you are committing on yourself by not taking medication? How is your choice the choice of sanity, and how is your choice not different from that of a suicide bomber who's so convinced about the fundamentalism of his political and religious thoughts?
Are you really making that analogy? अरे क्या हुआ?
See, I'm not good at this, but I'm going to try. There are a lot of people who love you, respect you, and need you, including myself. I know you're a rational, open-minded person, so I can only suggest, please take care of yourself.
I will.
I'll see you later then.
कुछ देर रुको.
The tormentor would make life hell for you and will give you infinite pain to you and your kin just for his pleasure. And he had no remorse over his actions to crush his victim. Add to that, there was no karma, no soul, no retribution, no being responsible for your actions. And yet to choose any one of them, who would he be?
Keep sleeping, keep sleeping. How are you feeling?
Fantastic.
Are you up for some banter?
Always.
I got you a gift. Wait, I'll show you. Alphabets. It's amazing how we imagine that someday these few alphabets will just arrange themselves in a way and that suddenly everything will make perfect sense. The permutation of known words suddenly bringing forward a previously unknown meaning. It's so oppressive, this obsession we have with final answers. We invent God, soul, heaven, afterlife, even life imitating technology. All sorts of transcendence to cope with the idea of an absolute end. And then we die for an idea which promises us some sort of immortality. It gives me some kicks though, to know that a part of me was a part of an animal once. A flame, a star. A part will become mineral, flow in a plant, sprout in a fruit, get pecked by a bird. Every atom of my body will be recycled by the universe. You think you're a person, but you're a colony. A microcosm which has 10 times more bacteria in its body than it has human cells. Wait, check this out. U for unilateralist cordyceps. The fungus enters an ant's body through its respiration, invades its brain, and changes how it perceives smell, because ants do everything they do from the smell of pheromones, right? So this microscopic little fungal spore then makes the ant climb up the stem of a plant and bite hard on a leaf with an abnormal force. The fungus then kills the ant and continues to grow, leaving the ant's exoskeleton intact. So a small fungus drives an ant around as a vehicle, uses it as food and shelter, and then as the ultimate monument to itself. And when the fungus is ready to reproduce, its fruiting bodies grow from the ant's head and rupture, releasing the spores, letting the wind carry them to more unsuspecting food. There. our entire idea of free will down the bin. One single small fungus spore does that to an ant. You have trillions of bacteria in your body. How do you know where you end and where your environment begins?
नाहं जानामि कम्पि देवं न दैवं नत्ति श्रोणीयन्ता नत्ति सग्गभूमिणनिर्यं नो जगकर्ता नो विकताय णय जगईसरो कोवि न रक्षौ न भक्षौ णय कालायो आदिठ्ठो दण्डनायो